I worship with deep adoration my gracious, beloved Divine Master, Sri Srimad Bhakti Pramode Puri Goswami Vishnupad, the most dear associate of His Lordship Sri Gaurasundar. I humbly offer my prostrated obeisances unto the lotus feet of Him who perpetually illuminates this dark world with the radiance of transcendental knowledge, who is the dearly beloved sovereign of my life, birth after birth, and who is the veritable embodiment of sacred knowledge and renunciation, and the personification of all scriptural testimony. I offer obeisances unto Him whom has adorned Himself in the august robes of a mendicant, to kindly redeem the fallen souls. Unto Him who is forever vigilant in both the practice and the preaching of Bhagavad Dharma. I offer obeisances unto Him in whom was manifest from childhood the divine loving attachment to the holy service of Lord Sri Krishna, just as Sri Uddhava, and who thus possesses a wonderful proficiency in all devotional rites of the Vaishnavas. In the village of Ganganandapur, Jessore district, in what is now present-day Bangladesh, Tridandi Swami Srimad Bhakti Pramode Puri Goswami Maharaj appeared as the son of Sri Tarini Charan Chakravarti and Srimati Ramarangini Devi. Born on October the 8th, 1898, during the auspicious hours of Brahma Muhurta, he was called Sri Pramode Bhushan Chakravarti. Along with the study of Sanskrit, Pramode Bhushan was engaged in worshipping the family deities of Sri Sri Radha Gopinath. His reverent service mood was evident even as a young man. In 1917, he met his guru, Prabhupada Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Sarasvati Goswami Thakur. From the first meeting, an eternal bond was made. Sri Pramode Bhushan accepted Prabhupada in his heart as his eternal spiritual master. His strong attachment for spiritual life brought him regularly to his guru's lectures at the Calcutta ashram of Sri Gaudiya Math. In 1923, on the holy occasion of Sri Krishna Janmashtami, he surrendered at his guru's lotus feet and simultaneously took Harinam and Brahman initiations. He became known as Sri Pranavananda Brahmachari, a full-fledged member of Sri Gaudiya Math. Sri Pranavananda's service attitude was so exemplary that soon Prabhupada Srila Sarasvati Thakur established him as the editor of the Gaudiya Math publications. Pranavananda Brahmachari synopsized Sarasvati Thakur's lectures, elaborated upon them, and with Prabhupada's approval, they were published in various periodicals, including the only daily spiritual newspaper, Dainik Nadia Prakash. In recognition of his scholarship, Sarasvati Thakur honored him with the title Sri Pranavananda Brahmachari Mahopadeshak Pratna Vidyalankara. Sri Pranavananda Brahmachari served in close association with his guru for 13 years. Srila Prabhupada requested that he accept Tridandi sannyas. Humbly considering himself unfit, he declined. At the time of Prabhupada's Aprakrita Leela, Sri Pranavananda Brahmachari held his guru's lotus feet to his chest, so that they would remain forever enthroned in his heart. After Srila Prabhupada's disappearance, Sri Pranavananda Brahmachari began extensive travelling and preaching. In 1942, Srila Prabhupada Sarasvati Thakur appeared in a dream and gave his divine order that Pranavananda accept Tridandi sannyas. Sannyas initiation was given by his godbrother, Srila Bhakti Gaurava Vaikhanasa Maharaj, in the temple of Sri Sri Gauragadadhar in Champahati. Sri Pranavananda Brahmachari was given the sannyas name Bhakti Pramode Puri. Srila Bhakti Pramode Puri Maharaj was the lifelong friend and intimate associate of His Divine Grace Srila Bhakti Rakshaka Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj, who he considered the benign guardian of the celestial wealth of Srila Rupa Goswami. Srila Puri Maharaj was well known as the best kirtan leader in the early days of Sri Gaudiya Math and often sang on radio programs. He was also well known for his extensive knowledge and meticulous practice of deity worship and installation. In addition to his high position and qualifications, many were attracted to Srila Puri Maharaj's divine personality. He emanated sweetness and love, and was seen as a well-wishing guide to the spiritual domain. The opening of the Gopinath Gaudiya Math during the 1989 Gaura Purnima festival provided a doorway to that spiritual domain. Our humble prayer is that we may always be situated at his holy lotus feet, which are our only access to the predecessor acharyas and their divine teachings. We pray that we may be engaged in the eternal service of Sri Guru Gauranga and Sri Sri Radha Gopinath under the divine direction of Srila Bhakti Pramode Puri Goswami Maharaj.